Rarest Lamborghinis. For the longest time, Lamborghini's automobiles have been the fantasy of many people's dreams. The raw power of these exotic automobiles can only be experienced by the fortunate few who can afford them. As a lover of Lamborghini or a fan of fast vehicles, we've made a list of Lambos that are out of reach even for the most billionaire auto collectors. Lamborghinis, like other supercars, are made in limited quantities. Modern models and historical aberrations are among the rarest Lamborghinis. So, which models are we talking about? Number 5. Lamborghini Terzo Millennio EV Concept. Lamborghini, known for its flamboyant V12 engines, is also building an all-electric hypercar for the first time. They had declined to do one, like everyone else, in Santa Gata, Bolognese. Carbon fiber nanotubes and supercapacitors are Terzo's true secrets, allowing it to unleash enormous amounts of energy without the use of large battery packs. After Lamborghini struck a 3-year agreement with MIT in October 2016, lead designer Mita Borkert oversaw the Terzo project. When they suggested that the car's body may operate as a battery, students and professors weren't kidding. Carbon fiber laminated between fiberglass and a carbon aerogel was used to make pieces like the trunk lid of Volvo's 2013 model year vehicle. By using carbon fiber layers as supercapacitors, circuits that store and release energy quickly, the entire car's surface may be powered by 4-wheel mounted e-motors. Lamborghini produced the Asterion plug-in hybrid concept under Winkelmann's leadership, but openly criticized the technology because rivals such as Ferrari and Porsche were implementing it into their own hypercars. As weird as it may sound, Lamborghini still aims to exhibit a completely working Terzo concept with a fully charged body and a fully functional interior. As far as we know, Lamborghini is capable of creating such a dramatic design. According to concept development director Riccardo Parenti, getting the AC motors to literally create a more appealing sound without presenting a synthetic soundtrack over the audio system was a major problem. Because of the ability of each panel to hold hundreds of megawatts in potential energy storage capacity, Parenti was more concerned about linking them all together. Researchers at MIT are also investigating ways in which these panels might self-heal and continue to power the vehicle even if certain components are damaged. The Terzo is just 42.5 inches tall, which is around the height of a man's waist. Lamborghini Terzo Millennio concept is limited to 63 units only and is reportedly already sold out. Number 4. Lamborghini Gallardo Squadra Corse. Having a limited edition, Lamborghini Gallardo was the pinnacle of supercar ownership in the early 2010s. There were only 50 of these vehicles ever produced. The American market only received 15 of these cars, and all of them came painted in Giallo Midas. So, what is it about the Squadra Corse that makes it so unique? It's a 5.2-liter, 562 horsepower V10 engine with a 6-speed e-gearbox that will propel you from 0 to 60 miles per hour in almost 3.0 seconds. If you're in the market for a 10-year-old street-legal exotic, you'll be pleased to know that the interior is packaged with carbon fiber and Alcantara, as well as a sound system, air conditioning, and other convenient amenities. Lamborghini used Alcantara and carbon fiber for inside the vehicle. It was used for dashboards, central seat cushion panels, and backrest of racing seats, while carbon fiber was used for door panels and the center console over Lamborghini. The Gallardo Squadra Corse's external design plainly demonstrates its dedication to Italy and its racing prowess. Italy's national colors of green, white, and red are shown on a decal strip along the side. The matte black paint on the huge rear wing of the Gallardo Squadra Corse nicely enhances the car's outward appearance. Number 3. 2017 Lamborghini Centenario Roadster. Lamborghini's latest one-off limited edition, the stunning Centenario Coupe, was shown at the 2016 Geneva Motor Show. When Lambo first announced the 40-unit manufacturing run at Geneva, it said it would be split evenly between coupes and roadsters. As a tribute to Ferruccio Lamborghini, The Centenario features a naturally aspirated V12 engine with 770 horsepower, 19 more than the Aventador Superveloce. The car was designed to celebrate Ferruccio's 100th birthday. As a result, the Lamborghini Centenario Roadster is the company's most powerful open top ever. The 8,600 RPM red line was also increased. In just 2.35 seconds, you can reach 188 miles per hour in the Centenario. The rear wheel steering technology from Lamborghini reduces the turning radius and stabilizes high-speed handling. This impact is further influenced by the driver's selection of Strada, Sport, or Corsa driving modes, which also influence engine behavior, stability control intervention, and steering effort. A matte silver paint called Argento Centenario is used on the Roadster, in contrast to the coupe's dramatic, menacing body made completely of raw carbon fiber and accented with yellow. The Centenario Roadster's distinctive form, hexagonal side glass, and predatory expression remain even after it's been stripped of its roof. It also has a dramatic grille, slash-like air intakes, and blown diffuser, which routes exhaust gases through the center diffuser zone to add downforce, as well as dramatic Y-shaped tailgates that slice across the rear, just a few inches below the rear spoiler, which extends and rotates up to 15 degrees. With its carbon fiber sport seats, stitched leather, and micro-suede upholstery, as well as its 10.1-inch HD touchscreen entertainment system with Apple CarPlay and Wi-Fi connectivity, this provides passengers with a fantastic view of the car's interior. Lamborghini claims that all 40 Centenarios were sold before the car was ever displayed in Geneva. Number 2. Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. Surely, you must be thinking that this car was a forerunner to the Gallardo successor. Nope, that's not it. First, let's check the outside. Despite the fact that the engine's located in the middle of the vehicle, this design has a little rear overhang. As expected from Lamborghini, the design is sharp, but this model takes things even farther than the angular Reventon from a few years back. Its body is covered in spoilers, air vents, and triangular components. Fast fueling is available in the form of a racing-style system. In order to provide spectators with an excellent view of both the transmission and the exhaust system, the back end of the vehicle is completely exposed. There are 2 intake ducts and 2 parallel lines of 5 holes above each cylinder bank on the roof's rear section, which is distinguished by sharp, presumably folded wrinkles. A V10 lies below the 10 apertures, of course. The Sesto Elemento was designed by former Bertone designer Marcello Gandini, whose fixation with hexagons can be seen in the hexagonal shapes of this beast. It's both familiar and futuristic at the same time. As a result of the eccentric embellishments, it seems more like something from an extreme tuning shop than a Lamborghini, despite the brand's efforts to move past the stylistic cliches of its past. The Sesto Elemento's matte finish visible carbon body is one of its most noticeable aspects. It's a material that is both light and costly. The car's curb weight is just about 2,200 pounds. That's a reduction of 1,100 pounds from the super light Gallardo's curb weight. As a result, the car can accelerate from rest to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds thanks to its 570 horsepower V10 and 398 pound-foot of torque at just 6,500 RPM. The top speed is reported to be far above 185. But there's a good chance that its humility hides in a top speed of more than 200 miles per hour. With only 20 units ever produced, the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento is so rare that most of us can only dream about seeing one in the metal. Number 1. Lamborghini Veneno. The Veneno, which was unveiled at the Geneva Motor Show in 2013, is still a jewel in Lamborghini's stylistic evolution. It was produced in an exact number of 3 units, along with a demonstration car for the firm. Carbon fiber, monocoque, and aluminum front and rear subframes are hidden under the Veneno's fissured skin. The horizontal spring damper units on the pushrod suspension reveals its racing goals. It has an updated version of the L539 6.5-liter V12 engine that provides 740 horsepower. The Aventador's 691 horsepower was exceeded by expanding the air intakes, allowing for higher RPM and changing the exhaust system. In Corsa track mode, the 7-speed single-clutch automatic ISR gearbox changes with the finesse of a club strike, distributing power to all four wheels at 221 miles per hour. It's faster than the Aventador LP700 4 and the McLaren P1. Despite all this, the Veneno style is the true stalker. In comparison to the Murcielago and Gallardo, which were designed by the former chief designer Luc Donkerwolke, this model represented a drastic departure. Lamborghinis have increased in complexity and whimsy throughout the years, but even the most extreme models, like the Reventon and Sesto Elemento, have evolved with care. A provocative dorsal fin and bulging muscles give the Veneno its LMP-like appearance. However, this appears to be a pieced-together design. To ensure exclusivity, each was painted a different color. However, exclusivity comes with a hefty price tag of nearly $4 million. So, which one of these rare Lamborghinis appeals to you the most? That's all from today's video. We'll catch you in the next one.